Warrior, welcome. Here I am once again to talk about AI, artificial intelligence, the importance. Today is May 31st, 2025. And you know what? Congress is not doing their jobs addressing all of this. I guess they think, I don't even know what they're doing. And the issue of AI bipartisan, and I'm talking about the protection of our children. I'm clearly seeing bolstered by all the big tech experts. I don't care. They're on the right, they're on the left. They're coming together. They're fighting this because just last week, a little more than a week, the big, beautiful bill that everybody was talking about in Washington, a little line was slipped in there on a Sunday night. A little line that said, gee, moratorium on AI regulation for the next 10 years in all 50 states. Criminal, criminal, criminal. I don't know why the Trump administration put this in there, why they want this, and how they think they're getting away with it, because they're not. They're not. I am very supportive of all going on in the protection of children. We just had the beautiful ceremony in the Rose Garden, the Take It Down Act, right? That bipartisan legislation about deep fakes. And great. Now we have the reintroduction of the Kids Online Safety Act. Great. That will go through, I firmly believe. So we're working on that in Washington this week. I'll be there. Last week it was 41 offices. But right now, with some allies of mine, some great allies of mine, I want to talk about what are they doing? The states are doing a better job right now in protections for children than our federal government. That's just the reality. Those are the facts, right? So I guess they think, I guess they think, I mean, I guess I'm going to say, I'm almost without words. What's going on regarding all of this is it's worse than nothing. I don't even know what else to say. So, first of all, we're in this AI, era where Congress is stuck. I'm going to say they're stuck in the same old playbook, which has been the last over 2 decades. They've done basically nothing, right? We had 1996 is usually called the birth of the internet, and we had the Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, and I won't bore you with the details. I talk about it a lot, but it's basically, well, these platforms will be billboards or newsstands. There can be nothing, they can't be held accountable for third-party content. Now, at the time, probably nobody thought we'd be having what we have going on today, almost 3 decades later. But for me to tell you the Take It Down Act, right? First piece of child safety legislation regarding the internet since 1998, Congress is failing, right? So I don't understand right now the House Republicans thinking doing nothing is like enough for everybody after we've had all of this going on with these big tech platforms, but blocking all 50 states from enforcing their own laws about artificial intelligence. This take no prisoners kind of it's really a new low. I really am kind of speechless here. So we know over the past 10 years that big tech, they're ruling the roost. They put America through one scandal after another. We had the Cambridge Analytica. Remember that one, everybody? We had the Facebook papers. Frances Haugen, she was a whistleblower. She came out and told us all about things. Congress held hearings. We had parents whose kids were harmed and more. And I say that because algorithms here as well. Standing up and having Mark Zuckerberg turning around, I'm sorry. Not good enough. And so much bipartisan support across the country, time and time again, and Congress has failed to act. It's really shocking. California, again, the states are doing an amazing job. This is tough stuff. California, everybody passed the first comprehensive tech policy privacy law in the country. But now it's protecting so many. And Utah and Texas passed multiple laws to protect kids from social media. Just this week, Texas also age verification bill, and New York, and I'm a citizen of New York, a proud resident, Governor Kathy Hochul, and I'm not a fan, but she passed a great thing. It's called Bell to Bell. No, starting, I believe, in this fall school year, September, all-day ban to get smartphones out of the classrooms. How this is going to work, I'm not sure. But we'll either use yonder pouches, we will either have cubbies in the classrooms, but We've got to get back to basics in schools: reading, writing, arithmetic, get out of this isolation. It's a lot, though, because a lot of schools demand that the assignments be done, on devices. So we've got a lot going on, but at least we're talking about it. So Washington is really failing to read the room. Now, I'm going to believe that the current administration, because they do want to help children, families, empower everybody, they want to make everybody great. But right now, because this new poll came out from Common Sense Media, and those are allies of ours, and I just love them. They do great studies, finds that the moratorium on state AI regulation may be House Republicans' least popular idea yet. You know what? I don't need a study to tell me this, because I know Republicans and I know Democrats who hate, and I'm going to use the word hate, this. We cannot regulate AI in some way, shape, or form. The poll by Common Sense Media, 1,000 voters, conducted by an independent pollster, and I'm going to put the poll in the body of this video, showing that voters are over 3 times more likely to trust states to regulate than the federal government. Nearly 3/4 of voters believe the states and federal government should be able to regulate AI if they choose, but just 13% believe that only the federal government should regulate AI for the next decade. And overwhelmingly, 77% say states should have the right to make laws about technologies, and Congress has no right to take that away. So let me give you some stats about this. And this is across party lines, but 92% of all Americans are worried deeply, 92%, about the potential harms of AI and social media. Rise of deep fakes, effects of social media on kids and teenagers. 89% support regulation on the safety and privacy of kids and teens. 87% believe states should be able to enforce social media laws and regulations. 85% are concerned about AI companions. We've got the bots and all this stuff. 81% said Congress should not ban states from enacting or enforcing their own laws. So we've got to get to, the Pew Research Center is also reporting that less than 1/4 of Americans think AI will be good for jobs, the economy, or education. Twice as many Americans fear AI will harm them as think it will benefit them. So we've got work to do. And we as the public, we as the warriors must rise up, understand what's going on, take action. If I put something out on the warriors, I need all of you to come on board. But what I want you to know right now is don't be scared. Take a breath. You've got the warriors. We've got some great allies. I recommend you go back. You look at I like to give some homework, right? What good is talking about all the bad if we don't have some take actions and homework, everybody? Go back and look on the channel for my Tim Estes chat that I did last week. He is an AI tech expert. He's been working in the field for 25 years. He gives a little tutorial to us. Now I understand so much more than I understood a week ago. So I suggest all of that. Look at that. And also just talk to your kids. Open and honest communication. Be aware the devices are not your friends. We're not getting rid of internet, big tech devices. They're here to stay, but you have a duty, especially you bought them, you pay for the internet. Form that digital partnership within your home, including the teens. Talk to them. Let them know they're not alone. Remember, it's not them and us. We got to work together on all of this. In the meantime, no for Congress not doing their job, and I'll be there in D.C. beginning Tuesday to let them know. You are not doing your job to protect our kids, and that goes for Republicans and that goes for Democrats. So please honor our hashtag Community Creates Change, and when you wake up each and every day, go out and be a warrior.